Sawadee Krap, I'm JP Mestanza. Welcome to August. It's Monday, August 1st. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. A 27-year-old Thai man is now dead after he was shot by a security guard whom he allegedly threatened with a sword during a dispute with a woman outside of a pub and karaoke bar on Phuket Road this morning. The shooting took place shortly before 6 a.m. this morning in the parking lot opposite the Phuket Customs House on Phuket Road. Witnesses told police that 27-year-old Trai Tawit Chindamaikun, known as Got, was having a dispute with a woman from the pub outside in the parking lot. Reports say that when security guards tried to intervene, Got went to his pickup truck and allegedly returned with a sword and tried to attack the guards. Reports say that one of the guards, 35-year-old Chaiwa Chuwong, who goes by Ot, shot Got once in the chest. Rescue workers tried to resuscitate the man as they rushed him to Vashida Phuket Hospital, but he was pronounced dead on arrival. Police inspected the scene and found the sword with a blade about half a meter long on the ground nearby, including one spent bullet casing. Waiting for them was the security guard, who surrendered his Glock 9mm handgun used in the incident, and he's been taken in for questioning. The investigation is ongoing. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Only 1 out of 3 people survived being swept out to further into the sea on Sunday morning as 2 tourists from Vietnam, a mother and a daughter, drowned while swimming off Naiton Beach. Police received a call at about 7:15 a.m. that 3 people were swept by high waves about 20 meters away from the shore. Police say that the 3 people ignored red no-swim flags just before the incident. Rescue workers entered the water to rescue all 3 Vietnamese tourists and brought them back to shore. Despite their best efforts, including performing CPR, 2 of the 3 tourists were still unconscious when they were rushed to Talang Hospital. The 2, a 52-year-old mother and her 16-year-old daughter, were pronounced dead at Talang Hospital. Police sent their bodies to Vashida Phuket Hospital for an autopsy and notified the Vietnamese embassy of the incident. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. The captain of the Nok Air flight that slid off the runway at Chiang Rai Airport will be summoned by regulators to explain why passengers were kept on board the aircraft for about an hour after the accident. The Dung Muang to Chiang Rai flight with 164 passengers and 6 crew slid off the runway and its undercarriage collapsed as it landed in the heavy rain at Mae Pha Luang in the northern province on Saturday night. There were no injuries in the incident, but the captain turned off the engines of the 737-800 Boeing aircraft after the accident, leaving the passenger cabin in darkness and without air conditioning. The passengers were then told to stay on board until buses arranged by the airline arrived to take them to the terminal. After about an hour, fewer than 20 passengers had left by vans. The remaining passengers started complaining about the stuffy conditions in the plane, the lack of fresh air causing breathing problems, and the possible dangers of staying in their seats in the dark. In a video taken by a passenger in the cabin, a female crew member was heard trying to calm down angry passengers and telling them to remain seated. She said, "Passengers are not allowed on runways." The passengers insisted on leaving the plane, and the captain eventually permitted one of the 8 emergency exit doors to be opened so they could disembark on a slide. Under international aviation protocols, all passengers must be evacuated from the aircraft within 90 seconds of a serious incident, according to the chief of the Civil Aviation Authority of Thailand. But the evacuation rules were also flexible, depending on the circumstances and safety of the passengers and aircraft. The Director General of the CAAT said on Monday that the chief pilot of Flight DD-108 will be ordered to defend their decision. Nok Air has also not explained the decision. Nok Air Chief Executive Wutipom Jurangkul told the Stock Exchange of Thailand in a filing on Monday that the airline was in compliance with all aviation safety guidelines to ensure the safety of all passengers. The management of Mae Pha Luang Airport in Chiang Rai said on Monday that the airport strictly followed emergency procedures after the accident on Saturday night. This included the quick dispatch of fire engines to the aircraft and the closure of the runway for the safety of other airplanes. The airport remains closed until Wednesday while the Boeing jet is removed and the runway examined for damage. For more, visit the link in the description. A gambling den on Koh Sireh was raided by police early Friday morning and saw the arrest of 11 people, including 3 foreigners, a Cambodian national, a British national, and a Danish national. The raid followed a tip-off via a post online teasing police to raid the venue, or else risk being accused of taking bribes to allow the gambling to continue. The post also shared an advertisement posted online promoting the venue, which called itself the Royal Club as the best poker house in Phuket. The grand opening was marked as from July 28th to July 30th. The Phuket Provincial Police, along with officers from Region 8 Police, raided the venue, a villa on Tepratan Road, at about 3:30 a.m. on Friday morning on Koh Sireh, east of Phuket Town. 11 people were arrested, including 8 Thais, 1 Cambodian, 1 British citizen, and 1 Danish citizen. When officers arrived, betting chips for more than 2 million baht were on the poker table. Police seized the poker table, decks of cards, hundreds of betting chips, and a laptop computer. 2 of the 11 arrested said they had traveled from Bangkok to gamble at the venue. Both had made bookings to confirm their attendance at the event. Police say all 11 were taken to Phuket City Police Station to be charged and for further questioning. One person, identified as the organizer of the event, faced extra charges for illegal possession of gambling equipment and paraphernalia and for organizing an illegal activity. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. The Phuket Health Chief Dr. Kusak Kukiatikun has expressed concern over the welfare of elderly people staying at the state-run Phuket home for the elderly in Paklok after 45 seniors staying there were confirmed to have contracted COVID-19. The cluster of elderly COVID patients were revealed on Friday as 17 senior patients were transferred to hospitals island-wide for care and observation. Last Wednesday, 29 of the 74 elderly residents from the elderly home tested positive by an antigen test kit, and those who tested positive were isolated from others staying at the home. Further tests confirmed that in total, 45 people at the home were infected. Visits from outsiders were suspended over the weekend. X-rays were done to all those who were infected to see the severity of the infection in their lungs. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. Thank you so much for joining us on this Monday edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Join us again tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000 and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.